that out again. So we're also excited because today marks the debut of our launch of Navan into the U.S. And so I am really strategically positioned behind this incredible board with some of my friends here that tells the story, but more importantly, the product on the water. We launched Navan in Cannes in 2023, and I'll tell you, it's been really a home run. It's a home run based on the feedback that we've received from our very important dealer partners and equally important from consumers. So I can tell you the attributes of the boat, or maybe in the words of people who have purchased Navan and what they said today, they love the versatility. They love that you can take the boat out, you can just go, you can fish, cruise, day boat. We have the option with the cabin. The second thing that they'll tell you is the boat rides incredibly well. We know that's because we have the patented T-step hull. It looks incredible on the water, but it is even better when you're on the boat. So hear it from consumers, experience the boat on the water. The blend today of Sea Ray and Navan is the best example of two complementary brands and businesses where we are leveraging the history and innovation and the talent of Sea Ray to bring forward a new category, a new product line for the industry, and so it's really the best of both worlds. So before I pass it to Chris, the last thing I want to say, we're going to talk about product, but I want you to remember, our business begins and ends with people. The team here today, everything that you're going to see on the water has been designed with the voice of the consumer in mind. We have over 400 dealers, and when they win, we win. And you're going to meet and you see the incredible team that we have. That is what we believe in, and that's what's differentiated. So with that, listen for the bell, and Rich, it's back to you.
Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate that. So Brenda mentioned a number of different things that we'll talk to real quick about Navan, and internally we sum it up very easily as bet. We want you to bet on Navan, and it starts with the Brunswick. So when you think about the most formidable company in the marine space, now backing a brand new brand along with the history of the brands that they've owned, it is a formidable team that's not going to be surpassed by anybody in the industry. So you're starting to see this style of boat become more and more prevalent here in North America. Again, Brenda mentioned that it was launched in Cannes last year. It was a huge success in Cannes last year, and we're so excited to bring it to the States this year. We actually started retailing this boat in the summer this year. So we have our inaugural dealers in the Great Lakes area. So Colony Marine, B&E Marine, and Walster Marine were the first three partners that we had here in the state that bet on Navan. So I want to thank those guys first for being first and foremost. When we think about the E in bet, it's really about explore and escape. So we are a company of boaters, and the boat is designed by boaters. So it's really designed for you to go out, go further, escape, and explore. And that's what the boat is built for. And then when you think about the key, we're going to mention the patented step hull. There's a lot of step hulls that are out there in the market. We're the only ones that have a patent on our hull. And when you ride the boat, you'll feel why it's different. Jeff and I had the chance to run it this year out in Cannes. Super choppy weather, lots of surf, lots of other boats, and the boat handled phenomenally. So the step hull, it is a step hull, but it's important to remember it's a T-step hull, and it is patented. The other piece of it that we want to focus on is our dealer network. So again, we launched with some of the key dealers in the Great Lakes area that have been Sea Ray dealers for a long time. They've been in business, in some cases, longer than the Sea Ray brand has been in existence. We're going to continue to partner with the best partners in the industry to make sure that we have a successful brand where we have happy customers that return over and over. But it doesn't stop with where we are today. Brunswick is next, never rests. Navan is not going to rest either. So there is a portfolio that's going to be coming fast and quick behind us. So the boats that I'm standing on today, the S30 and the C30, both available, one in the open, the other in the full pilot house. That's just the start of where we're going. So when we think about explore, We think about excite, we think about the future. It's an exciting part of it. When you think about where we're going with this brand and the niche that we'll be able to carve, not only for us to find a different customer that doesn't compete with who we're already working with, but also that additional revenue stream for our dealers, that they're going to be able to provide additional boaters to a lifestyle that they haven't seen before. The boat is phenomenal. So I highly encourage you, when you get a chance to get on this boat and run it, it will blow you away. So with that, just a little bit about the two boats that we have here today. So again, this is the S30. This is our open sport. All of the boats that you'll see are all north of 50 miles an hour. So it starts with basic propulsion with a single 400, goes all the way up into the twins. And you can get those with JPO from Mercury, and also with the bow thrusters as well for the singles. So phenomenally handling boats. So we'll get everybody just to slowly walk this way. As we come down this way to this end of the dock, you'll see we have our pilot house version, which is the C30. Again, a phenomenal boat, same surface on the running, on the hull, that great active hull that's going to let you go longer and further, better range, better ride, flatter ride, and also a much drier ride. So both boats have the same hull and the same technology. The pilot house now gives us the ability to extend our season. We can go boating earlier, we can boat longer, and it gives us an area to tap into the northern markets or the climate markets where we may get a little rain or inclement weather. It's a great boat, and it does not sacrifice on the performance side of it. So we've got a team of engineers that are here today, the designers and the engineers that worked on the project. They're going to be here around the docks to answer all the questions that you may have on the boat. But I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about our legacy brand, Sea Ray. New is always exciting, but our legacy brand with Sea Ray, celebrating the end of our 65th year in business, and there's tons and tons of new there as well. We're not taking our eye off the ball on what got us here, but we're going to continue to build on the future. And so with that, I'll turn it over back behind you to Keith Younger, president of Sea Ray.
How you guys doing? I don't know if it makes sense for you to stand there and I'll chat from here if you can see me, or if some of you want to wander over, but it's been a great year. We've been celebrating all year here at Sea Ray as we continue to create smiles and make memories for our boating families around the world that have enjoyed 65 years with us. And through those years, we've had thousands and thousands of customers we're thankful for, along with our dealer partners and friends, the press, and our valued employees that through the decades have all had a hand in our success to help shape it into the iconic American boating brand that Sea Ray is, to elevate the experience on the water. Now we have another milestone here this year too that we're celebrating. It's the 50th anniversary of the Sundancer series. So the Sundancer concept basically reinvented the cabin cruisers from the mid-70s with the addition of a mid-cabin, which is now pretty commonplace in a lot of cruiser designs that are out in the market. With our modern day Sundancer, we've reimagined what a cruiser is again with our 320 and our 370 Sundancer models that are here at the show, with the addition of a fourth social zone, the bow riding area, which provides a great spot for people to cruise underway and enjoy the ride, to sit and socialize at anchor or back in port. In addition to that, we also have, as Rich mentioned, our new SDX series. It's the world premiere that we're extremely proud of. So the SDX series is set up for the activity-minded boater, where they can gather up their crew and their gear for a fun day on the water to go cruise, to go cove, hit a sandbar, or do their favorite water activity and enjoy the day out there in a very spacious environment, but a very good-looking product. We have a full range going from a 270 SDX to a 250 SDX and a 230 SDX. All these boats here are powered with outboards and are great for the coastal communities, but we also offer each of those platform sizes in a stern drive product for inland waters, as well as a surf variant that gives people an added activity when they're out on the product for the day. So whether you're sitting there shopping for a Sea Ray and and celebrating 65 years, or as we're going into our second year with Navan, boaters can enjoy the thoughtfulness of our design and layouts, the quality of craftsmanship, as well as a dealer relationship that for Sea Ray customers will elevate the experience, and for Navan customers allow them the ability to explore and escape. So with that, let's get to the fun part. Jump on the products and see what makes a Sea Ray and Navan the choice of families around the world to go boating. So thank you for that. And for the people that did not pick up a press packet, please see Sarah Moore. Raise your hand, Sarah. She'll take good care of you with that as you get more information. But please feel free to get onto the products, both the Sea Rays as well as the Navans. And we've got our crew here to help answer any questions you might have. So thank you and have a great day.
Hey, good. Nice to meet you.
Good job.
Exciting stuff you guys got going on.
It's always fun. It's always fun.
So what are some future models the line's going to include, I guess, size-wise and capability-wise?
We're gonna go up and down in both
Okay.
directions. So we have plans for larger Navans. We also have plans for the smaller Navans.
Very cool.
Continue to watch the market. One of the unique things with Navan is it gives us the ability to do things that we necessarily couldn't do with some of our legacy brands. So if you think of Sea Ray, we've got to make sure that we're true to the Sea Ray brand. If you think of Boston Whaler, we've got to be true to the Boston Whaler brand. With Navan, we can come in and be very disruptive, thoughtful and mindful as we do it, but we're going to provide customers a different opportunity. The customers look and feel very similar, but they're looking for something different. They don't want to be the same as everybody else in the marina. They want to carve their own path moving forward, and that's exactly what we're going to do with the Navan brand.
Very good. Thanks, Rich.
You bet. Thank you.
Hey, Rich.
Good to see you. We're running that video.
Is it fine if I go on, Rich? So this is the Navan C30, fresh here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. Just gonna do a quick walk around, walk through, check it out, and get out of the way so some other folks can get into it as well. One thing I'm noticing, despite the fact I'm holding on with one hand to my phone and holding a backpack and all that, there's still plenty of stuff to grab onto and feel secure on this thing, even when it's super windy here. Got that little luggage rack like you would have on top of an SUV or a wagon, so that's pretty cool to find that. And like I said, all sorts of great stuff to grab onto, moving around the boat, both inside and out. Gunnel super high. And then down in the interior here real quick, I like that. It's honestly set up a lot like an SUV on the road. Kind of your driver's seat's up there, and then you got a seat in the back, and it even opens up all the way across there. Helm is super sleek, super simple at the same time, and gets you lots of stuff going on there with the Simrad displays. And just taking a quick peek down to the cabin here. V-berth there, forward to the front. And then we are going to have a small wet head on that side as well. So, very cool to see that. Flip myself around here. And yeah, just because I'm curious, storage under there. There is a refrigerator down underneath the main seat. And above us, it is a panoramic sunroof. So, we'll head back on out here. And again, this was the rear cockpit we stepped through. Again, it's kind of like a SUV with the third row, really cool design. And you do have a little galley with the grill there on the back of the boat. And you can even do water sports there with that. So we're gonna go check out the S30 over there and wrap this little press conference up here at the Navan booth. So we're gonna make our way on over here. Excuse me. Sorry. All right, set our shoes down. So this is the S30. Essentially the same boat as that C30 we're just on. It's just an open design rather than the pilot house design of that one. So Very similar setup. They have that seat across the back, but nothing there. It is nice. It's wide open. But again, that same idea. It still feels very SUV-like with the third row of seating, second row, and the front seats. And you still get that same grille, galley area there. And very similar area up on the front of the boat, just wide open. And then helm looks very similar to the one we just looked at, as does the cabin down there. The gentleman's down there, so we're gonna let him do his thing. But that was Navan here, debuting these two beautiful new boats. Really stylish, innovative, all sorts of cool stuff like that here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. They're now gonna be available throughout the dealer network that Brunswick has here in North America. So go ahead and reach on out to them. And that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching, everyone.